Hey, what is up, everybody? All right, I want to talk about proper pick holding. Now, I don't always get into this because I had a guitar teacher, an amazing guitar teacher, an amazing guitar player, and he held his pick with his middle finger out like this. I think that is wild and crazy, and so did he. So we sort of went over some principles that I can clearly remember. Is what we want to do is we can almost think of it like a guitar. I wouldn't want to hold my guitar out like this because I have no control over it, right? So I want it close to my body. Now, I also don't want to hold it too close to my body where it will only move if my body moves. So we can think of our hand, it's like our body, and our fingers and our thumb are like our arms. And the goal is to be as loose as we possibly can and relaxed, as we possibly can. So this is how I generally set it up. Let me see if I can sort of turn my hand this way. I make a fist, and then I'll open those knuckles up a little bit, and then put my thumb right there. You know, sort of like meeting my first finger, and then that thumb creates a flagpole, right, for the pick, and that's how I set it up. And then I sort of just move it around, you know, a little bit just to get it like a little bit looser, you know, sitting where I feel it's comfortable. Now, the goal is to be really, really loose. We want to start loose and relaxed, and then we can bring it up to add more volume. That's not what usually happens. Usually we're starting at a heavier volume, and that's a little bit harder to guide down because if we're playing at a louder volume, we're squeezing more, we're using more musculature that we eventually want to get away. So if we can start from looseness and less musculature, we can start adding it in as we need the volume, right? But we always want to have this baseline of being really relaxed. So that being said, like I can do, right? I can get really heavy, even my strumming, right? I can get really heavy, but how I know I'm going to be doing this correctly is, can I do down, up, nice and loose and relaxed? And then from there, grip the pick a little bit more, maybe turn into the strings a little bit to get that volume. Now, this is the same thing with picking. All right, that works. If I want to go faster, sorry, my bracelets tend to be a little percussive. If I want to go faster, I'm going to have to get this down to that bass line. Right, okay, all right, I can feel it. And then from there, maybe I can add a little bit of volume. I don't know what I'm playing. I can add a little bit of volume to that relaxation, right? So same idea now. Can we get that nice and relaxed, right? And just like I said in some of the other picking videos, if you watched them, maybe you haven't, is to get really loose, we're also staying very close to those strings when we're picking, right? Of course, I can get a little further away. I can flick it all I want if that works. But to get fast and to get efficient, I'm going to have to be very close and very quiet at first, and then add volume, right, to that. So let's go over the pick holding and why it actually does matter. And I'm noticing this a little bit more as I'm teaching some newer clients recently, is to get really relaxed, right? I have my thumb covering the pick. So my entire thumb is making contact with the pick, right? That whole part of my thumb, I should say. All right, and then my finger sort of goes on top. I can be loose. I can be really relaxed when we're doing these. Right, that's how you sort of know you're loose when you're strumming, right? Because if you're not loose, it's going to get caught in the strings. You're going to go down, right? You're going to sort of turn the pick upwards to go down and turn the pick downwards to go up, right? We don't need to do it that much if it's loose, because as it's going down those strings, it's giving you that flex. And that's like literally what's happening. That much of the pick, I can be that loose because I'm covering that much of the pick. If I move this out where I'm only covering like half of my thumb, only half of my thumb is covering the pick, I already notice I'm significantly more tight. Now, I'm not going to be able to play that way just because it's so uncomfortable, but I'm definitely way tighter without any benefit. In fact, it's just a detriment because I can't really get as loose as I want. because I need to have some sort of security holding the pick. But when I'm here, right, that much of the pick is showing, I can get so loose, it feels like I'm going to drop it. I continually feels like I'm going to drop the pick. Right, so I want you to sort of mess around with that. Now when I go for some fast picking, it's sort of the same idea, right? I can be nice and loose. I might need a little bit more security, but you can mess around with it now that we're sort of building this nice, relaxed baseline of less musculature and less effort to get it done. I mean, this is what I put in a lot of my videos, but if you're sort of playing like... And your idea of going faster is going to be, right? If you're tensing up as you're going faster, whoop, it's got to go the other way, right? So I can give it a little bit, right? If I want to go faster, I got to start from a place of less musculature and more relaxation, and that is also the same. I do a blend of music, so it's not traditional, but there is like a little bit of like Spanish rumba in what I play. So sometimes if I'm doing, all right, that's fine, right? I can give it a little bit. I can give it a little effort to go faster. I can feel that when I'm doing those sort of quick strums. I could feel my arm getting loose. I actually almost picture it being hollow. So I hope that helps, and we can at least start getting some of the right hand issues out of here. We can sort of progress from a nice baseline place of relaxation and less effort. Same idea. Just as I end here, that same idea where if I have. I gotta loosen up, get a little hollow. Same idea here. I'll put that in, right? My idea is, right, not only does that just send the dynamic way out in the wrong direction, you're getting caught up in the strings, but that is not the right approach, and it's certainly not sustainable. If you're sort of coming in with the, right, staying loose, and I can sort of keep that strumming pattern without getting tired. Now that's the same thing here. The picking, if I sort of start nice and light, I should be able to sustain this sort of picking all day, right, without getting tired, because I'm not using these huge muscles, the bigger muscles to get the work done, and putting too much effort into it. So I hope that helps. Any questions? Shoot.